Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in the Crust. I'm going to start a new series. I'm playing the Crust demo. You can see the version in the bottom right of the screen. And we just completed a little series in the kind of the story mode. But let's try Sandbox mode. We'll have a little bit less dialogue and a little more kind of freeform. Let's jump right in. And we'll see what this experience is like. We're still going to be limited by the demo. Look at this little smiley face on here. All right, let's do it. Cargo pod is ready for landing, so we're going to pick 2 spots to drop off our initial drones and I think some initial construction materials. Okay, no research is selected. Let's pick regolith pressing and get that going. Looks like we have some initial science from all 3 types. Okay, here come our little drones. Looks like they're starting out with 8 of them. We've got our space elevator, or not our space elevator, but our moon elevator. Let's see if we can go down. We can. Awesome. And let's get to it. Oh, it looks like they gave us another cargo pod. That might be our surveyor. Go back up and drop that guy. Find a spot for him to come down. I'm guessing that's what that's going to be. Yeah, looks like it. Pretty cool. Awesome. This game is so cool. I really, really like this game. Let's get right to it. We know, let's see, we know we're going to need some power. So let's maybe do that. Research tree. I thought we selected that. Did I not click it or did we get it automatically? I guess it's done. Geophysical prospecting. That's the ore detector. Underground extraction. Smelting and processing. We want all that stuff, right? This is the fundamental research tree. Landing platform, robot mining speed, upgrades, medium solar panel. Oh man, I'm tempted to do that one right off the bat. Electric generator, but we need to be able to process goods before we do this kind of stuff, I think. So let's stick to the engineering tree. Okay, unlocks the ore detector. Larger scans surroundings to find rich veins. In fact, we need this ore extractor. Even if we stumble across ore while we're mining, we need this to actually identify it. And we need to identify it before we can process it. So that's kind of important. Let's turn that on. Let's go with that research. And then smelting and processing, and then underground extraction. We'll get a few research things queued up in the research tree here. The tech tree. Now let's get to powering. We can look at our resources over on the far right. We've got 50 bricks, 50 steel, 100 steel, 100 silicon, 50 titanium, 50 aluminum, 50 titanium plates, and then some components and some microcircuits. And I think we can buy some things too if we need to. Got 8 drones idle. Let's put them to work. And let's start with some initial solar. We'll kind of follow the same method that they kind of walked us through in the tutorial. Let's get some of these guys put down. 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need batteries as well. Let's put these guys right next door. And I wouldn't mind these power cables lining up. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with 4 of each. And then we'll see how far our resources go. I'm going to wire all this stuff up. These can be daisy chained, which is super nice. So we don't need a bunch of power poles. Boom. We are going to need a power pole at least to power the elevator so our drones can get down there. Let's plunk this guy right there. Get this guy wired up. You to you and you to you. Awesome. That'll allow our drones to get down underground and do some mining for us. Our drones need power and they need a place to recharge. So let's put a charging station. We'll put one up here. We might end up putting one down below also. But let's put one up here for now. We'll conserve resources as best we can. We'll just go with one. That'll get those guys covered. Connects this. I'm looking at this electronic board. Connects wires to transfer power indoors. This must be later on when we have habitats or something. We don't have any indoors really to worry about just yet. All right, let's go down. And let's mark some of this area for processing. Oh, you know what we need? We first need the ability to turn our basic drones into mining drones. And that's going to be this guy right here. Drone reconfiguration module. Convert standard drones to mining or hauling drones. Ooh, hauling drones. They must have like a better carrying capacity, I'm guessing. Let's plunk this guy right here. Boom. And I'm probably going to use a power pole for this as well. Electronic pillar, they call it. Boom. We'll get these wires hooked up U to U and U to U. A little elevator transports power from the surface down below. So we'll wait for this to build. We'll keep an eye on our materials here. Looks like we're doing okay. Back up to the surface. Let's see how progress is up here. Our batteries are starting to charge. This is not going to be a lot of power. Not a lot of power right away. But it might get us started. If it comes up really short, then we'll double this up. Our rover, let's take a look at the map. Check it out. Get a bunch of points of interest here. Tons all the way around the surface of the moon. And I think we'll be able to scan for more. Let's get on it. Let's go to this screen. Expeditions. Let's head over to Survivors Camp. We got a scout rover. Survivors Camp. It says expedition name. Okay. A camp housing human survivors of a lunar catastrophe. An unexplained explosion severely damaged critical installations on the moon's far side, crippling the Hope series orbital stations. This event triggered a chain reaction that disrupted communications and control systems, resulting in the destruction of vital infrastructure and widespread chaos. In the aftermath, survivors either dispersed to evacuation sites or remained at their posts. As they await rescue missions or endeavor to rebuild lunar facilities, they are open to bartering supplies for much-needed materials with other survivors. Okay. All right. So we'll get the rover moving towards that objective. In fact, oh, hopefully he's making his way. Let's just see if he's working his way off the screen. That's all good. These guys are waiting for something to do. Let's go down. And let's get... We have 8 rovers. Let's put 4 of them on mining. I'm going to convert these guys. I think this goes pretty fast. There's 1. There's 2. 2 more should come squirting out of there. Fellas. Let's mark some area for them to actually do to mine. There they come. We'll just widen our perimeter for now. All right. They should start doing their thing good. Now we need to make use of some of this material and process some of the regolith that they're mining. So going to mining and pressing module converts raw regolith into smart concrete blocks. Lacks efficiency, but it will do for the beginning and cannot be installed indoors. It's going to cost 1 these little components. These are kind of precious for us. But we definitely need to do this. So let's put this down. In fact, I might be able to snuggle this guy up right next to our drone reconfiguration utility. Boom. And with any luck, I can borrow a power connection from here. Boom to boom. And I don't know if there's going to be a recipe for us to select once this is built or not. But we'll let our drones do their thing. Whoops, hit escape too many times. Let's see what's going on the surface. What? That's not where we want them to go. We want them to go up here. Survivors camp. Where are you going, buddy? Going halfway around the surface. We don't want that. Survivors camp on his way. Not that one. There's a few survivors camps. That must be the situation, right? Survivors camp. That one's up there. Oh, let's try it this way. Can you go here, buddy? I can't get to that one. Scout Rover Survivors Camp on its way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now he'll make his way over there. That's the one we want. Nice and close. Now I can zoom in once I get out of that missions screen. I think he's making his way. Yep. Moving pretty slow. I have the game paused. Somehow I tripped the pause button. All right. Research. We're going to have the ore detectors next. Then smelting. And then underground extraction. Okay, this guy's hooked up. There's nothing really to belt together. Since we're done reconfiguring drones, I'm going to turn this building off and save 3 units of power. And see our battery life up here up top. We're about 37% capacity. We're definitely going to have to ramp up power. These guys are starting to do their thing.
Research complete.
And they're starting to pump regolith into our pressing module, so that'll get us some construction blocks. Research is done. We'll let those guys keep doing what they're doing. And what's next? What's next? What's next? Building. Get the ore detector placed. This guy's going to need power as well. It wouldn't hurt to have this near the edge. Let's put it right up next to this guy.
You can't build here.
Over here makes sense because I'm not going to have belts, I don't think. Too many belts over here. Trying to save some space. That'll do. I think we are going to need another power pole. This guy's going to run out of connections. Wait for that guy to get built. Commerce Center, we have contracts, but we're not ready to do any of this kind of stuff yet. Bunch of titanium. We saw this in the first demo Let's Play series I just posted. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Look at all these different factions, though. It's pretty cool. Man, there's a bunch. Pretty cool. I like it. Market. In case we want to buy things. We do have cash on hand, so we try to remember to make use of this. These are what? Logistics. Okay. Actually shipping the stuff off the surface of the moon to satisfy those contracts. Okay, this guy's complaining about power, so we must be running kind of low. I just don't have it hooked up. Yeah, we have power. Let's see what's going on down there. Oh, it's good now. Let's do a scan. We can find some better ore. We'll just scan close by for now. Nothing there. Another little one here. Okay, we found some iron. Oh man, yeah, we hit the jackpot. 2 irons and a titanium. That is going to be good for us. Super good for us, actually. So let's go into priority dig mode. And I'm going to select both of these irons with room for us to build some infrastructure. And then get over on this titanium too. They can dig all that stuff up. That's awesome. Yeah, we hit the jackpot with that scan. I'm going to go ahead and power this guy down. Save a little more electricity. And then let's head up and see about kind of amping up our power. No, we're going to need more. Let's see what the batteries actually cost. 3 silicon. We have 76. I think this is going to be worth doing. So I'm just going to double up what we've got. I know we're going to hit the wall and run out of power before long. So let's get ahead of the curve if we can while we have some resources. Yeah, we've got cash in the bank, so we could always trade and bring more in. Then let's see what these small solar panels, same kind of thing. Iron. We know we're going to be producing iron real soon. We just identified 2 deposits, so that's going to be awesome. These guys I'm going to stack together a little bit closer, I think. And then we'll just daisy chain all this stuff together. Right click, click cable, shift, boom, 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 boom. It's interesting. The battery power connections actually allow for 3 connections. The solar panels only allow for 2. All right, we're doing it. There's one of our little bots getting recharged. Head back down. Guys have a lot of mining to do. We have some cash. Power's not great, but it's okay. Core detector, there's not much we can build yet. We're waiting on tech tree. We could put a charging station down here. It would make us a little more efficient. I don't want to waste the building materials for it. We do get small storage. That's kind of cheap. Wonder if we should plunk down a storage right across from this guy and store off our little bricks. I think I'm going to do that. You there. Belts, kind of just like the cables. Bricks. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, do we not? I don't have conveyor belts unlocked yet. Oh, no. Let's check in on this guy. Like you found something. Expedition. What's going on here? Okay, we found a bunch of resources, but I don't think this rover can get them. These resources. I guess we just send this our rover out to survey some more. A little hard to see. But if I scroll through these, you can see where the rover needs to go. Let's see if we can find one that's close by. If I click on one, will that help? Yep. Let's send him over there. Boom. This one we just need to get another rover that can go bring these materials back for us. Let's see, out of curiosity, if we can buy one of those in the trade screen up here in the market. Now in the story mode, they send us one automatically. We don't have to really bother with it. We repair one, I think. Robots. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Don't think it's robots. But let's click and see what we get. Yeah, these are just our normal little drones, I believe. Yeah, these are little guys. The story mode had us get a kind of a big truck to go pick up resources. Let's escape out of here and take a look at the tech tree. Salvage. Oh. Enables the construction of a landing platform for loading cargo pods and sending them back to Earth. Okay, that's different. I don't think we need that to bring in a truck. Robot mining speed, automatic repairs. This one we're going to want. In fact, I may queue that. Well, we'll wait. Yeah, this one's very tempting because we're going to have to annoyingly manually click on all of our buildings to repair them. It gets old in a real short period of time. Expedition Control Center allows you to control vehicles outside your base. Surface scanner, lift for conveyor belts, salvage, increase the mining speed, electric pillars. That gets us another port for each pillar. Steel factory. Okay, the wheels made of nitinol alloy have an increased safety margin and also allow for 25% increased robot speed. This is all for later. Flight control. Vehicle factory. I think this is drones, but I could be wrong. Make drones? Small vehicle assembly facility. Cargo dock is used for loading and unloading heavy vehicles. Can be connected to conveyor belts. Dock. Loading and unloading heavy vehicles. That might be what we need. Expedition Control Center. Landing platform. Let's stick with engineering for a bit. We need to be able to produce resources. Let's actually increase our yield and then get conveyors. And then these are going to unlock here in a minute. In fact, we actually probably want this single regolith factory first. We'll wait till this completes. We'll do the single regolith factory, increase our yield, and then conveyors, I think, and then maybe go to this primary reprocessing or something. Yeah, this is all once we get colonists. I think this is later on kind of stuff. Let's set this to store our bricks. I don't have conveyors, so they're just going to have to cart them over there. These guys are dropping off regolith. And there's our deposit, our first iron deposit. We're waiting on the tech tree for an extractor. That's this guy. Yeah, we got a ways to go. What else can we do? We can speed up time. Let's go triple speed. Check things on the surface. Way out on the surface. Rover's on its way. One thing we could do, and I mentioned this last episode, let's take this guy and cancel. And let's have him do a geological scan. And that's going to show us where there might be some ore deposits. Not sure how we tap into these yet. It'd be nice if these had little pop-ups, because I'm not sure what ores these are. I can tell that's iron. That is something else, and it looks like there's some richness here. We're on triple speed. Looks like that's as far out as it's going to go. Let's do the regular scan too, just for the heck of it. Looks like he found some stuff up that way and down this way, but I still want to go to this survivor's camp. Let's get this guy heading over there. We'll escape out of that, hop out of this screen, and we're at triple speed. Batteries are almost empty. Maybe another row of solar panels is in order, especially since we're not doing any smelting yet. We've got bricks. We still have a decent amount of silicon. That's the next resource we're going to want to scan for and find. But let's put down a few more of these little solar panels, just so we can stay productive throughout the night. That one I don't want. Get these guys wired in. And for now, I'm not going to bother with batteries. We'll see. Yeah, slow down speed a bit. Tech tree, we're at 65%. What are these guys doing? Melting furnace we need the extractor. Don't think my drones will mine this. There's a second iron deposit, and then we got titanium coming up over this way. Could do another scan, but our battery is super duper low. Let's keep it on triple speed. In fact, with those extra solar panels, we should probably be doing some scans during the daytime, right? Take advantage of the power that we're generating, even if we have limited battery storage. He's still doing his thing. He's got a ways to go. Yeah, is he even moving? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what's going on here. Driver's camp, start expedition. Did I not hit go? Says he's on his way. There he goes. Starting to move now. Yeah, definitely moving now. Okay, we're mainly waiting on the tech tree here. We're not producing a whole lot of science yet.
Research complete.
All right, research complete. Sun's starting to come up. And we said we wanted to pick a new research. We want underground extraction. We want to refine. Yeah, I didn't need to do the smelting, I don't think. We want to refine. Then we want increase our yield, and then conveyors. Let's get some drilling going. Tractor here. I think we can only get one of these per deposit. I could be wrong. 7 out of 9. Let's try something just out of curiosity. Can we? No. Yeah, 9 out of 9. Yeah, there's not enough extra stuff, right, to try and put 2 of these extractors on a deposit. Let's just get this guy down. Where do we want the output? That's fine. Right there. Start with 1. We got the refiner being researched right now. We need to get power over to that area. We've got power pole over here we can tap into. You. Try to do this relatively neat. You, and then we'll just hook you in. Don't think we need to pick a recipe for that guy. Kind of want to get the refiner down before we do the refiner and a smelter down before we hook up another extractor over here. How are we doing on power? It looks like we're starting to charge up. I want to do some scans to see if we can find silicon. That's the next big issue. Just checking up here to see how our power's doing. Got pretty good sunlight. Yeah, see, here's the repair stuff. We're going to get into this. It's a little goofy. Little goofy. But there's an easy upgrade in the tech tree that'll prevent us from having to do that all the time. Okay, we are starting to produce regolith. We don't have our refiner yet. That's what we're waiting on. We have this smelting furnace. I'm going to hold off on building that. Check it out. You can see it cycles through the different things it can produce in the pop-up. Different ores it can refine or smelt. So it's working. We're getting bricks. Let's go up to the surface, see how this guy's doing. Okay, he found something. And is done, I believe. Oh man, look at all that silicon. Gotta find a way to get this. I don't think he will bring it back. Yeah, it requires resources. Resources. Max out. Scout rover. He won't do it. The scout rover is only going to investigate these sites. Once we get a truck, we can go fetch these resources. In the meantime, we'll have this guy do his thing. I'm going to let him do another scan. I'm going to get out of this screen. Let him do a geological scan. Boom. Again, I think that's going to expose where there's ore on the surface that we might tap into later. But while he's traversing the surface, we may as well have him do it. Back at base, things look good. Power is full, so let's scan. Let's scan quickly while we've got sunlight. Gonna power on, if I can get to it, this guy, ore detector. And let's scan kind of quickly. We've got a bunch of surplus power at the moment. Nothing. Right here. Silicon right there and some oxygen. More iron far out. More silicon. That's going to be helpful to us. This looks like some kind of unknown thing. I'm going to keep scanning while it's daylight here. And we're generating power. Yeah, more something else we don't know about. More titanium. That's going to be important. Nothing there. Going bold here with these scans. We're going to use up a lot of energy. More titanium. Okay, this is a bunch of basalt. We'll get special minerals out of this. Let's do one more. I may drain the batteries, but this way we don't have to do scans for quite a while. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. I'm going to power this guy down. And let's go to the surface. Curious. We still have some sunlight. I don't know that we're going to charge things up enough to get through the nighttime. It looks like the shadows are getting kind of long. But we'll see. I think that was worth doing, though. Hey, what? Let's wrap this first episode here. We're off to a decent start. We've got some extraction going. We found a ton of deposits. So we're going to be in good shape. We've got 2 iron deposits. We've got titanium. We found a couple silicon deposits. One there, one there. More titanium. More titanium. Probably need more iron actually at this point. There's some right there. So yeah, pretty productive start. We'll leave it there for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on the Crust. I'm playing a demo version that's going to debut, I guess, at the Steam Next Fest. It should have already been posted. It should be available for you to play right now, actually, as this video posts. But man, is this a cool game. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support of the channel. And if you enjoy this content, please do remember to give it a thumbs up. That will help my tiny channel grow, and I'd appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you in the next episode.